தமிழ் கோர்வை சேனல் சார்பாக அனைவருக்கும் வணக்கம். என் பெயர் கண்ணதாசன். Today we are going to discuss about tiers of mature anther in angiosperms. Transfer section of mature anther. It consists of two structures. One is the anther cavity and another one is the anther wall. First we are going to discuss about the anther wall. It consists of epidermis, endothelium, second layer endothelium, third layer middle layer, fourth layer is tapetum. Epidermis. It is single-layered and protective in function. Here it continuously undergo anticlinal division to cope up with radially enlarging internal tissue. Anticlinal division means it is perpendicular, the division plane is perpendicular to the surface. Then it increases the size of the epidermis. Then endothelium. It is generally a single layer of radially elongating cells found below the epidermis. The inner tangential wall develops bands. Here it develops bands with the help of inner tangential wall, as well as the radial wall develop bands with the help of alpha cellulose and also the lignin. So this is also the tangential wall picture, and this is the radial wall. Alpha cellulose. There are three types of cellulose: alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha cellulose show highest degree of polymerization, and also it is most stable in nature, and it is a major component of wood and paper pulp. Endothelium. The endothelial cells are hygroscopic. They are able to absorb water, or absorbing the water. It means it is attaching the water molecule attach themselves with the cell wall. In the anthers of aquatic plants, saprophytes, Clistogamous flowers, extreme parasites, endothelial differentiation. It means the bands is absent because no need for anther division in these plants. Stomium. It is the continuation of the endothelium where the band is absent. It is actually present in between the two microsporangium. Where the stomium is present, it lacks these thickenings. Cell lack differentiation means cell thickening is absent, and it helps in. So this is the point where the dehiscence going to occur that we are going to discuss. The dehiscence triggered by jasmonic acid. Jasmonic acid is the multifunctional growth regulator, modulate the anther dehiscence. Jasmonic acid trigger the critical signal for the anther dehiscence along with auxin. Anther dehiscence. So these are the factors. One by one, it contribute for the anther dehiscence. Stresses associated with pollen swelling, it means the growth of pollen. Then anther dehydration, loss of water. Localized thickening in the endothelium limit the expansion. That is the band I already told you. That is not allowing the breakage to occur in that particular part. So the entire stress going to the stomium. Stomium subsequently split open as a consequence of above mentioned physical constraint imposed by the thickening. Pollens are released by this factor. And here I gave with a picture about the why the stomium break open. Because of the evaporation of water, resorption of water by the vascular bundles here, pollen expansion here, and cellular differentiation, band formation, not allowing the breakage here, jasmonic acid trigger, all these function, so the weaker region, stomium, get opened to release the pollen grains. Middle layers, 2 to 3 layers of cells present here, and they are generally ephemeral, it means lasting for a few very short time, and it is get crushed during the maturity. Innermost is tapetum, and it is dual in origin. Innermost wall layer is the tapetum, and its maximum development occur at the tetrad stage, and it is dual origin means partly it is formed from peripheral wall layers and partly it is formed from connective tissue. And here tapetum is given. The tapetum consists of this is the innermost layer here next to the sporogenous tissue. Tapetum may contain one or more nucleus. If it contains one or more nucleus, sometimes these nuclei join together and it will exist in a polyploid condition. And there are two types of tapetum. One is secretory tapetum and another one is invasive tapetum. Types of tapetum: first is secretory, otherwise called as parietal, glandular or cellular. and it is in the original position. The cells are in the original position and also intact and directly nourishes the developing microspores. Whereas invasive tapetum, it is also called as periplasmodial, where tangential wall breaks, radial wall also break, and along with the protoplasm coalesces. It means come together to form all protoplasm join together and form one mass, which is called as periplasmodium and nourishes the developing anther. In the box of state board book, do you know box of the state board book? One more tapetal type is also recognized. It is called as amoeboid tapetum. In this amoeboid tapetum, actually, okay, protrusion occurs like pseudopodia, okay, which is entering into the sporogenous tissue, and it is often associated with the male sterility. Okay, it may kill the pollen grains or inactivate the pollen grains. Okay, next. Functions of tapetum: first, nutrition. Second one, it contribute for the pollen wall material formation through Ubish bodies. Now we are going to discuss about Ubish bodies. These are the Ubish bodies present inside the tapetum. Inside the tapetum, these are acellular, and it contribute for the wall formation to the pollen grain. Okay, exine development and also sporopollenin synthesis. Then tapetum also responsible for the formation of pollen kit, sporopollenin, and also tryphin. Tapetum controls the fertility or sterility of the pollen grains, and rejection reaction of the pollen grain is due to the, suppose the pollen grain fall on the stigma of other species, it is rejected. The rejection reaction triggered by this wall material that is contributed by the proteins which are produced by the tapetal cells on the walls of the pollen grains. Sporopollenin. Sporopollenin is highly cross-linked polymer composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen that is extraordinarily stable and has been found chemically intact and also inert in sedimentary rocks some 500 million years old. So in these rocks also they are present in intact condition, protect the pollen grains. They are not damaged. Okay, so this property, this chemical uniqueness of sporopollenin, okay, laying the foundation for producing this sporopollenin type of substance, okay, design this molecule new biomimetic. Okay, it means biomimetic means denoting synthetic method, which it means artificial method which mimic biochemical processes, so that polymers with desirable inner properties can be produced, by which we are able to produce various types of inert materials. Pollen kit. Pollen kit is the most common adhesive material. As it is adhesive, it is able to attach itself with the pollinating animals and also with the stigma. Okay, same type of adhesive material, one more adhesive material, it is tryphin, but it is present mostly in Brassicaceae members, Brassicaceae family members. Pollen kit. There are many functions given for pollen kit. Okay, few functions alone I highlighted here. It helps facilitate the pollen dispersal, protect pollen from water loss, and protect the pollen from ultraviolet radiation, to maintain sporophytic proteins responsible for pollen stigma recognition. It also protects the pollen against protect the protoplasm from fungi and bacteria. Tryphin. That tryphin, already we discussed, it is produced by the members of the Brassicaceae. Raphanus is one of the member in Brassicaceae family, and it consists of two components. One is fibrogranular part, which is produced by the endoplasmic reticulum of the cell, and another one is lipidic component. It is produced by eleoplast. Eleoplast means it is a type of leucoplast which store lipid and fat. The anther cavity is finally filled up with the microspores, connective tissue. It is actually bring the vascular tissue to the developing anthers. Okay, so this is about the mature anther. Uh, I think you would have understood the structure of mature anther. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, press the like button, share this video to your friends, comment on it, subscribe our channel, press the bell icon to receive more such video in future. Thank you.